Hello and welcome.
Hello.
We are really glad to have you here on the Cyber24 day, so thank you for being here. And the first question will be about the history of NATO Stratcom. What was the aim to make this entity, and when was it?
Well, the decision was made back in 2013, and there were two elements that came together. That was on the NATO's part. It was recognition how NATO was not performing very well in this realm in Afghanistan, in ISAF operation. And on the other side, Latvian authorities were seeing the rise of Russian capabilities and use of the information space to undermine the security of other countries. So these two recognitions came together, and in 2014, when the center was established, already the Russian grab of Crimea happened, and then invasion Donbass, Luhansk. So it stipulated the importance of working in this area.
As I understood, one of the pillars of your structure or entity is to fight against disinformation. How you can do it?
Well, our key role is to create a knowledge that can be disseminated later on to allies and partners, but that knowledge is about how to fight disinformation. Unfortunately, there's no simple recipe. The best way to fight disinformation is that you start your own campaign before disinformation has started, just like the US did before the full-scale invasion, when they put out the campaign about the imminent Russian attack, and that blunted the Russian disinformation toolkit in the run-up of 2022 invasion. But if you don't do that, then the rest of the tools are very difficult. It is understanding what has happened. It's recognition of the threat by the society and the government. It's media literacy. It's critical thinking. It's about being able to detect hostile networks in a digital environment and attribute their activities. So very complex set of elements that are important.
So we're gonna finish the subject of the disinformation, but I've got one question more. What can you say about the society? How society can fight against disinformation? Because it is bigger.
Well, very simply, yet also probably difficult, is to think. Every time we consume information piece, and sometimes in these days in the digital environment, we consume pieces in 10 seconds or so, but think who's behind it, what's the credibility of the source, and what and how it might affect my way of understanding specific things. And then, of course, kind of when you have suspicion, then look deeper. But basically, my main plea is please think.
Okay. I won't be an original now when I will ask you about the artificial intelligence, because I know that everyone is asking about it. So, in your opinion, you think that artificial intelligence will help you to fight against disinformation, or rather it will be the machine to help someone who is making a disinformation?
Well, basically, artificial intelligence in the way it's developing right now is going to be much more profoundly impactful technology than nuclear technology, in all sense of the word. The small element of that will go into the information, and in this, it will be basically both used for undermining, but also for defending, and there are good use cases in both cases. But right now we see that the ones that are looking at how to use AI for undermining are slightly ahead, because obviously the deep fake creation is becoming very democratic, rather simple, and that is going to affect, in my view, at least for 2 years, quite a lot of situations, including elections.
Thank you once again for being here, and thank you for this interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.